Enough of that for now. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. As you know, my name is Bill, and you're watching Bill's Box of Sound, the live stream for December 24th, 2022. And it's a cold one, folks. It's very, very cold out there. You know, we're going along with our 30-degree, 40-degree days. Then we'd have like a little bit of like 32 degrees, a little bit of snow, and then we'd go back up to 38 degrees. And then we get hit with this bomb cyclone or whatever the heck it is. And yesterday it went from 41 degrees all the way down to 4 degrees. Then it was -3 for quite a while. And now it's, let's see. Oh, heat wave. It's 10 degrees outside, but not so much snow, just unbelievably cold as hell. So, got my Santa hat going on. Well, you don't know how to respond to that, Watch. I should turn you off, Siri. Sheesh. Anyway, I hope you are having a wonderful time, a wonderful holiday season, which is upon us. And we're going to talk a few things. I got a few things on the list to talk about tonight. And Roman may be joining us in just a little bit. He's deciding what to wear. It's very important. But when he gets down here, I want to talk to him about some music. He made some music this week. He had his very first concert, his second grade concert with his class, Christmas concert, and it was pretty darn awesome. So anyway, okay. Yeah. All right. Hello, Vicky. She says, too cold, need to move to Florida. Okay. And Chief Dancing Ostrich says 16 Celsius, negative 16 Celsius in Minneapolis, stocked up for maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'll go out. But yeah, I was here the whole day yesterday, and I finally got to clear away the drift of snow. Kind of looked like a sand dune on my back door, and then I had to go out and get a couple things. When I'm done with this show tonight, um, I gotta, I have to do special, certain secret Christmas things, and then I got to make a huge batch of guacamole because we're having Christmas tacos tomorrow. That's what we've decided we're gonna do. Christmas tacos. It's fun. They're nutritious. Everybody loves them. So anyway, I'm happy here in Ohio. So even before I went on air, I had a question waiting for me from our good friend Paul Ayers, and I can just bring it up on here. He says that he's still awaiting his Waka Wazoo. What he's talking about, of course, is the wonderful boxed set of 4 CDs and one Blu-ray audio, centering around the Waka Jawaka and Grand Wazoo albums that just came out last week on the wonderful Zappa label. And I got mine last week. I had mine to show. Working on my review, haven't put it up yet. Christmas makes you very, very busy. Anyway, but he says that he's still waiting for his. I ordered mine from the Zappa store as soon as it was announced. How did you manage to get yours already, Bill? Did you do the Zappa store too and request some special shipping? No, I always request regular shipping, but anything that is available to the general public and not a special limited edition or has something exclusive to the Zappa store in it, I order from Amazon because I'm pretty much guaranteed I'm going to get it. I ordered the vinyl reissues of both Grand Wazoo and Waka Jawaka with the special tip-on jackets and the lithograph that comes with it. Now, according to the tracking that I've been doing with USPS, give me a second here, I'll bring it up here. Let's see. It says that it arrived at the U.S. Postal Service facility in Cleveland, Ohio on December 18th at 2:49 in the morning. So 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and here it is the 24th. 7 days. It was supposed to be here, but it's not yet. That I ordered from the Zappa store through Universal online because that's exclusive stuff that you can only get, and that's a limited edition. So, still waiting for it, and you're gonna have things like that happen. Um, my best uh, recommendation to you is make some noise. Email the store. There's links to send them emails. The more emails they get, the more they're likely to respond. I responded to the fact that the limited edition pictures were left out of my limited edition version of. I got it back in the other room. The Yugoslavian concerts, Zagreb, Ljubljana, that came out back in October. And that's something of its own. And also, several of my viewers, you folks out there, have also gotten in touch with Universal to say, what's the deal? I paid $16 for these pictures. Why aren't we getting them? So the more people that write in and complain about this, the more likely it is for this to be resolved. And I'm hoping that they get their act together pretty soon because um, there's a lot of people out there that want to buy from these folks, and if you continue to disappoint people, you won't get orders. I'm just saying. So that's what's going on with that. So Merry Christmas Eve to everybody, and yes, I've got the Diet Coke here, and our fine friend, the Vaultmeister, is in the chat room. Joe Travers is there. And I've also, oh gosh, you got other people here as well. Let's see. Oh, well, how about that? Joe is sitting there with mom and sis watching the stream. Um, are they regular viewers? Don't answer that question because I know the answer is no. Okay, what else we got here? Let's see. Yes, Santa is coming tomorrow, Vicky. And we've got Malia JMY. Hello, hello, happy holidays, everyone. Hello to you as well. And once again, hello to Chief Dancing Ostrich. And let's see here. Yep, I agree. The postal debacle. Paul wrote back and he says, "Yeah, I definitely emailed the Zappa store. Smart move." Sounding a little frustrated, so maybe that'll help out. But hey, I'm not sure. I'm looking forward to its arrival still. But at least they say it's shipped and it's on its way. This is Christmas time, and once again, need I remind you, we got hit with the bomb cyclone. We got hit with all this coldness and snowiness and everything else. So, when it comes, it'll be fun. So, yes, we're very happy. And Malia has been a subscriber for a while, but finally catch up on the live screen. Thank you very much. And as I have to say for every live stream, if you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button because it does help influence YouTube to recommend videos like this to people who are like-minded individuals. So I really do appreciate it every time you mash that like button into the ground. Just hit it once. Because if you hit it twice, then it unlikes it. That's no good at all. All right, some other things that we have to do to catch up. Let's see. Last week, I showed you the analog productions. I didn't show you the outside box because I have it stored away. I showed you the Clarity Vinyl Steely Dan Countdown to Ecstasy, which came out. And right after I got done with the show last week, I listened to it. And let's start by going back a little bit. I also heard the Can't Buy a Thrill ultra high quality record. And it Can't Buy a Thrill was definitely a update, or better yet, an upgrade to the original pressing of Can't Buy a Thrill, which I have. And I was I was expecting Countdown to Ecstasy to have a similar type of improvement on it. Uh, boy was I wrong, and boy was I surprised in a good way. The Countdown to Ecstasy has always been one of my favorite Steely Dan albums. I kind of like them all equally now. Each of them has their own different set of highlights to them. But for a long time, if somebody went to ask me what's your favorite Steely Dan album, I usually just said Countdown to Ecstasy. And this ultra high quality record um, has much more of an improvement to the sound than the Can't Buy a Thrill UHQR is. Oh man, there's so much stuff you can hear, and especially not just the separation of the instruments, but all the instruments getting equal attention. Now, the best tune that I can use as an example is on side 3, the song My Old School. Okay. Um, for the drums, just straight on. The impacts, the sounds are wonderful, just loud enough, not too much in the background. You've got a horn section, and you can pick out the horns all the way through the song. They don't fall back. They don't fall in. They're there. They're present. They are in tune with the rest of the band. The bass notes. You can hear the bass. You can understand the notes without having to really listen in tightly. And then there's Baxter's solo guitar. The solo guitar that goes through the song My Old School. It's always been a good solo, but on this UHQR, and I compared my original version, the quadraphonic version, the CD version, and then this version. And the sound of the guitar comes through so much. I mean, it's a distorted guitar. If you've ever been in a band and you've been close to a guitar amp and they've cranked up the distortion to the point where it's kicking in on the compression, and I mean, I've heard people say that putting a fuzz tone on a guitar m makes it possible for you to play badly and still sound good. But the other thing that's true about that is if you're already a good player and you're killing it, uh, y you can make the fuzz and the compression work to your advantage and make it sound that much better, and that is exactly what happens in this version of My Old School. Oh man, he's just overdriving that amplifier and it's taking it and singing along, and the horns are going along at the same time, and the bass is cranking along, and the drums and the cowbell, and oh my God, yes, that is the one tune that I zero in on as the most improved song, but the rest of the tunes as well. The pedal steel guitar that the Baxter plays, Denny Diaz and on Razor Boy, Ray Brown on acoustic bass, a stand-up bass. It's fairly evident you can hear him so beautifully. You can't hear him that well on the original recording. I mean, you can tell it's a plucked string bass, but the legendary Ray Brown just comes through beautifully on that song, along with the triangle and everything else. So yeah, if if you're trying to pick and choose, if you're not going to buy all the UHQRs and you want to buy like one or two of them, I have a feeling that Countdown to Ecstasy is gonna be one of the most in-demand ones. The sound is just that much over the top. I've already listened to it about 4 or 5 times. Okay, I've been yakking on, and let's take a look at some of these, at some of these, comments here. Let's see. Vicky says, "The Steely Dan UHQR," I know what you were typing there, "are very tempting," and, yeah, I kind of felt a part of my soul go away when I clicked the buy on all of those and the pre-orders, but, now I'm just getting happier and happier. And, your mom saw Steely Dan live. Wow. Now, if your mom saw Steely Dan live, Joe, I wanna know, was it very early on, like the first couple of albums worth? Because that was the original Steely Dan before they stopped touring. That would have been amazing. I've got a bootleg of the original Steely Dan, band playing in a radio studio. So, yeah, I would say that that was a huge night. But, yep, Steely Dan, love it, love it, love it. Next on my list, a couple of documentaries that I watched. I talked a couple of weeks ago about the David Bowie, um, documentary, Moon Age Daydream. Oh, okay. So you saw the later Steely Dan once they got back together, like around, 2000 or so. That's cool. Anyway, I talked about, watching the David Bowie Moon Age Daydream documentary. And, to warm myself up for it, I saw the 5 years documentary that, the BBC put together of the last 5 years of David Bowie's life, documenting the albums The Next Day and, Black Star, and, his passing away, and that was superb. However, I was really excited about seeing Moon Age Daydream, watched it, couldn't stand it. They try to really go into some deep imagery and concentrate on interviews of David Bowie where he talked about all sorts of abstract things and went round the bend talking about his music. And while visually it was really cool, I ended up not watching the whole thing. I paid to watch it and I couldn't put up with the whole thing. It was really poor. So your mileage may vary, but I do not recommend the David Bowie Moon Age Daydream documentary. I mean, if you are so deeply into Bowie that you'll watch and listen to anything like here goes an analogy. If you are a diehard Frank Zappa fan and you enjoy 200 Motels, like I enjoy 200 Motels, then the same goes for Bowie. If you're deeply into Bowie, that deeply, you'll enjoy Moon Age Daydream. Spider-Man, different clothing this week. For your Christmas viewing pleasure, folks, Spider-Man is here. But I have a feeling I really know who it is in disguise. A master of disguise. I know a master of disguise when I see one. And this is one right here. This dude. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think you're wearing a different Spider-Man costume than you were last week. Are you? Now, don't shoot any webs at the camera, okay? People want to see this. That is a different one, and it's cool. Very nice. Did you want to take a seat and just hang out with us for a while, or are you going to go out and uh, uh, get Doc Ock and capture him and get him to the police? What's he say? It's the Bill and Roman Show with Spidey. That's my friend. That's my pal Joe. And let's see. I have always been a huge Spidey fan. Oh, really? Nice. Okay. He likes Spider-Man. Yeah, and I know somebody who also likes Iron Man and who also likes Black Panther as well. You like lots of superheroes. Well, no, I'm sorry. Spidey, you're friends with lots of superheroes. Okay. Are you friends with Hulk? Or do you know Hulk? Okay. Some bad experiences. I understand. Okay. Well, Hulk's a hard guy to get along with. What can I say? But you know, you you can arrange things. You can do stuff that's good. All right. So Spidey, he's here now. Another rock and roll documentary I saw just last night. Judy and I watched Mr. Blue Sky, the story of ELO and Jeff Lynne. And in the US, if you want to watch that, you can watch it for free. It's on YouTube. Somebody uploaded it. The only thing that you won't be able to see when you watch it is when they talk about the Beatles songs and they play Free as a Bird or Real Love, they cut the audio because of copyright things. But last night I was so excited and I really enjoyed watching the Jeff Lynne documentary that I went and pulled out one of my old ELO records. I'll show it to you right now. And yes, it's Out of the Blue, the old 2-record 10 million selling thing. It's got Mr. Blue Sky on it. It's got Turn to Stone. It's a real good album. And you know what? Let's see. Do you have a favorite Spider-Man movie? I know that you've done a lot of movies, Spider-Man. You like all of them? Okay. Because I know a lot of people like Far From Home the best. It says it right there. Does Roman have a favorite Spider-Man movie? You're gonna have to ask him and get back to me. Uh-oh. He's gonna go get Roman. Anyway, so this is my original copy that I got back in the 70s.
He likes all of them.
He likes all of them. Roman likes all the Spider-Man movies. Anyway, so I pulled out the vinyl of this and looked into dead wax, and vinyl historians will be very interested to know that first pressings of this album were half-speed mastered by the half-speed master himself, the late Stan Ricker. You can tell because in the dead wax it says SR slash and then the number 2. That means Stan Ricker, and that little /2 is his little shorthand for saying it was mastered at half speed. So just a little collector's tip for you on electrical orchestra. Yes. Oh, you need help here? Oh, you want me to zip this up? Yes.
You can't.
Oh, you can't. Is this an old costume? You can't. It's too tight for you. Oh boy, I'm sorry.
No.
What?
The zipper just ripped.
The zipper just ripped. Oh my gosh. Do you want to get off camera for a second and I'll help you with this? No. Okay. Well. All right. And let's see. ELO Out of the Blue was also pressed on blue vinyl. Yes. Yes. And knowing you, you want an original pressing. And what's this? Yes, he digs Spider-Man as well. So a lot of people love Spider-Man. Uh-oh. What are you doing? Ah! It's Roman.
Yep.
Well, welcome to the show. So,
Spidey gave me this costume.
oh,
He allowed me to wear it for the vlog.
okay. Do you see what I have here?
Yep.
What are these?
Jingle bells.
I was telling everybody that you had your Christmas concert this week.
Yeah. And yes.
And I saw you play a guitar.
Mhm.
I have something to show you.
Hey.
You know what this is?
Yep. An electric guitar.
It's not just an electric guitar.
A black one.
No. Okay.
Oh, hold on. I gotta tell the viewer something.
Okay, now you see this like electric guitar?
Mhm.
That's got 6 strings on it, right?
That's got 4.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because this is also called a bass guitar because it plays super low notes. And that's you were playing one of these, only it was blue. So
Hold on.
yeah.
Did you tell them to like and subscribe?
Oh yes. I already said like and subscribe. Like and subscribe just in case you didn't hear it the first time.
I was gonna say that.
He's good for that. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll make believe I didn't say it. And what would you like to tell everybody out there? What?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, so this is actually a bass guitar. That's what you were playing. Not just an electric guitar, but an electric bass guitar.
Neck.
Yep.
And body.
Yes.
I don't remember what that is.
This is the head.
Yeah.
And these are the tuners. Very nice. So, but we still have to get you to learn how to play stuff on your regular small person sized acoustic guitar. And that's what this is called. This is called an acoustic guitar here. So that's our guitar lesson for today. And now our percussion lesson.
I forgot where Sophia is.
I don't know where she is either.
I'm gonna check.
All right. Well, Roman, what's this? You know what this is called? It's called a tambourine. So I hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, out of the blue on blue vinyl. I thought I had blue vinyl, but I didn't. I ended up just having an original with the Stan Ricker. I don't know if the blue vinyl one has the Stan Ricker metal parts on it or not. That's something to be determined. So that's what's going on with that. New arrivals. Oh, also, I don't know if I answered this already, but I will be reviewing the Waka Wazoo within the week. It's just
She's in my mom's room.
It's in your mom's room. Okay. Oh well. But
are you a fan of Half Speeding Master?
Well,
him or me?
Me. Do you know what half speed mastering is? Okay. Okay, half speed mastering. It can be a good thing, but it's not the end all be all. As a matter of fact, I don't even think Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab advertises that everything is half speed mastered anymore. Lately, a lot of the Abbey Road remasters have been half speed masters. Some of them are really good. Some of them are just okay. But
I'm not really the real Roman.
yeah,
I'm actually Pete.
Oh, you're actually Peter Parker?
Mhm.
Okay.
I just design. I just made a hologram.
You are a master of disguise.
So I'll go get Roman.
Okay. Yeah, Roman's been playing Halo all day long.
Oh my god.
Can you tell him to come down here? He has. Uh, I had to talk him into eating an apple because he was having so much fun playing Halo. What?
Spidey told me to come. Here.
Oh, okay. Well, and you're here. All right. You want to pop a squat? Have a seat here. All right. And let's see. All right. Getting back to half speed mastering.
I'm just kidding.
Half speed mastering. And you probably know this, Joe. Was more or less invented because of quadraphonic records. And
no, that Spider-Man was the fake Spider-Man.
He was.
I was a real Spider-Man,
You're
and I'm actually Roman. I'm the new official Spider-Man because all the Spider-Mans died.
Wait a second. What about Peter Parker? Did he die?
Yeah, they all died.
How about Miles Morales? Did he die?
He died.
Oh my gosh.
And Gwen Stacy, she died. I'm the newest Spider-Man.
How about Spider-Ham? Did he die?
Oh my god. I told you, all the spiders died.
Wow. That's sad.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm the new official Spider-Man.
Okay. And yes, I do know that the first pressing of Joe's Garage was done on Half Speed Master. And yes, Frank did not like the results. You want to know how I know that, Joe? Because Frank told me himself one of the 2 times I interviewed him. The thing that he said was that he didn't like it because when you play it back at regular speed, you can't hear all those little squiggles. So I pretty much agree with him. But
oh wait, I forgot to tell you one of the Spider-Mans that also died.
Who?
The opposite Spider-Man.
The opposite Spider-Man. Anyway.
You want to know who the opposite Spider-Man is?
Who is the opposite Spider-Man?
This is red and this is blue.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Well, anyway, half-speed mastering was pretty much invented so that they could cut these things, quadraphonic records of CD4s. And Joe says Gwen Stacy died when he was 5 years old. Wow, that was a long time ago. But there's still stories about her, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's really sad. It's really sad.
Yeah, we're going in many different directions at once, and this is kind of fun. Anyway,
ooh, we got another one.
Oh, I already read that one. I just didn't put it up on the screen. But anyway, so yeah, half speed mastering was invented so that they could cut the quadraphonic records, the CD4 quadraphonic records, which had a subcarrier in there that went up to 45,000 cycles per second. Couldn't be cut in real time. Okay, we'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll be back. But yeah, the CD4 records had to have a subcarrier so that you had like 2 FM stereo channels in there at the same time.
I changed my mind.
Okay. And once CD4 records.
Oh no, Sam Baker.
Yeah, well.
My Aunt Sam.
Yeah, well, she's texting to grandma and your mom and me. So I'll read that later on. Anyway, so once quadraphonic records went the way of the dinosaur, somebody had to think up a use for half-speed mastering. And since Stan Rickard was one of the main people who was doing the half-speed mastering, he found a way to apply it to regular records to try and enhance the audio.
Judy.
The audio on regular quadraphonic records was kind of subpar. Because of the demodulating system that turned stereo into quadraphonic with CD4 records, your high end had a limit of 15K, making your records sound like FM radio instead of how good records could sound.
Judy, Sam.
Are you having fun?
Judy, Sam.
What he's doing is I've got a little thing on, in the corner of my screen, which tells me when people are texting to me through the iMessage. And so he can see them. You can't. Hey!
Merry Christmas, Roman. Roman.
Merry Christmas, Bill and Roman. That says
That's not how you spell my name.
anyone that enhances audio is a friend of mine. I agree. But yeah, my final verdict on half-speed mastering.
What did Roman ask for Santa for Xmas? I can't tell you. It is way too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Well, I asked you that last week, what you wanted for Christmas. You want a whole bunch of costumes, and you want some games. What else?
Action figures.
You want some action figures.
Oh, and an Xbox or PS. I mean, no, I already have an Xbox.
You want a PS4 or a PS5? Yeah, because he's already got an Xbox and a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I got a PS4 at my dad's house.
Yeah. So there.
I want one here. So itchy.
We're also going to have to get you a huge switcher so you can switch between all those different HDMI inputs. We've got our streaming stuff. We've got our Blu-ray player. We've got the Xbox. Now, if we get other things to plug into there, you're going to have to need a switcher, and we're going to have to hire somebody to come to the house, and you get on the intercom and you say, I want to see the PlayStation. It says, okay, Roman, goes where it switches at and presses the button, and you'll see it there.
So who's going to be there?
I don't know. Maybe me, maybe your mom. I don't know. Or maybe you'll be the person in control. You will control the horizontal. You'll control the vertical. You'll control everything.
I will control the entire world. So I'm looking for Quantum Leap action figures.
Oh,
Quantum Leap?
Quantum Leap is a TV show about a guy who, what he does is he jumps into the body of a person in a different place and in a different time to help and solve something that's wrong or resolve a problem. That's kind of it. It's much deeper than that.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I wanted also a phone that is blue.
Oh yeah, he wants his own phone.
And a rainbow phone case.
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow's my favorite, by the way.
But how old are you?
7.
He's 7.
In February.
You're almost 8.
In February 25th, I'm gonna be 8.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're gonna have a phone this early in life. Do any of your friends at school have phones? No. Okay. Well, you'll eventually get a phone, but
only my teacher.
Oh yeah. Well, of course, your teacher has to have a phone.
She has so many pictures of her son Graham.
Oh, okay. You talk about your regular teacher, Mrs. Jacko? Okay.
And I'm not telling you where my school is. No.
Yeah. Don't tell anybody where your school is. That's not a good idea. We just know that it's in a good place and there's lots of good people there. And that concert was a lot of fun. Also, something else I wanted to talk to you about during that concert. When you were just singing and other people were playing instruments, sometimes you were doing air guitar and sometimes you were pretending to play drums and you had your arms crossed like this. Now, would you rather play drums or would you rather play a guitar?
Guitar.
You like guitar better? Okay.
Don't feel bad. We had 2 soup cans and string.
That's kind of a joke. When little kids wanted to get a phone, they would take 2 cans and they would put a string in between them. And if you have the string nice and tight, and you talk in one end, and the other person puts the other end up to their ear, they can hear the person. Maybe we'll do that someday. We'll get a couple of cups and some string and do that. So that'll be a fun thing. And Zeb is here. Hello, Zeb.
Mrs. Wacko?
No, not Wacko. It rhymes with that. It's
Mrs. Jacko.
Yeah, and she's very nice too.
Not Mrs. Wacko.
Yeah. Let's see. He needs a quadraphonic phonograph. Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to do much of anything unless he stole Grandpa's records.
Who?
Huh? Somebody said that for Christmas, you need a quadraphonic phonograph. You know what that is? That's a record player like I have over there. But instead of 2 speakers, there's 4 speakers.
I don't need records.
Yeah.
I already. No. I personally have games that have music. I don't need records.
You know, Mike Nesmith of the Monkees once said that video games are the rock and roll of this generation.
What?
My generation, rock and roll was it. And all the adults said, "You kids, that stupid rock and roll music." And then kids.
How dare you?
Well, I don't think video games are stupid, but there's lots of people that are as old as me saying, kids and their dumb video games. They're not dumb. They're very, very complicated.
No, not either.
Yeah.
The S word. That's a problem.
What?
You said the S word.
What, stupid? Okay, well, I'm sorry. That's not as bad as some other words I could say.
Yes.
But what?
Ha ha ha.
Merry Christmas to you, Bill, and your little buddy. That's Roman. That is Roman, my grandson.
Oh no, not again.
What? Did your wait, need some help with that zipper there? Did it get stuck? Good work.
Never mind.
Got it unstuck.
Yes. And if you were wondering if I only have the mask on, no. And the gloves, no.
He's got the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
Everything.
Everything.
Yes.
The entire costume. I'll even show you.
He has other costumes as well. He loves wearing costumes.
Like a Mario costume.
He wears a Super Mario costume.
See? I even got the arms.
Yes. And you've also got a Pikachu costume.
Yep.
And when he was smaller, he had a Catboy costume and a gecko. Yep, gecko costume.
That's it.
Yep.
I didn't have an outlet.
Let's see. All right. Do you have a favorite video game?
Yes.
What?
I have lots of favorite video games.
Yeah. Well, the one that you were playing today
was Halo.
Yeah.
Grandson, you look 30 something.
Nope.
You are in your 30s.
Me in my 30s? No. Look at all this gray hair. Look at all this gray hair.
Yeah, he's in his 60s.
Yes, I've hit 30 twice.
What? How?
If I hit 30 and I started counting over again. And then I hit it again. But age is nothing but a number. I found out the hard way.
So you turned 1 again?
Yeah. But yes, that is a great Spider-Man costume.
Yes. In a previous video, you remember I was Miles?
That's right. He had his Miles Morales costume from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And there's going to be a second Miles Morales Spider-Verse movie coming out this coming June, which we must see.
Yes, and the Mario.
There's a new Super Mario movie. He loves Super Mario.
Mario.
All right. And you love Luigi's Haunted Mansion.
Oh my God.
And you like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay, I don't play that. I don't play that anymore.
Okay. I'm kind of glad because that's a very scary game.
Mm-hmm.
And also extremely difficult to play.
Yes.
Yeah. But
in case you don't know.
And you like Sonic?
Yes, I have 2 Sonic games.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay. So
I'll be right back. I'm gonna have.
You'll be right back.
You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
No.
I'm just gonna wear it like this.
Okay.
That's fine.
By the way, Chief Dance Thing Ostrich, a few weeks ago, you asked me about where you made a recording of your voice and you slowed it down to half speed, and then you made another recording of you imitating that recording at half speed, and then when you sped it up, it was all thin sounding and just weird sounding.
I am 56. And I thought I was older than you.
Yeah. Think about the chipmunks. The chipmunks are just slowed down voices and then sped back up again.
my God, the Chipmunk song. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alvin. Alvin.
Where is he? Where's
Oh, we're gonna have to play that right
Alvin's here? Okay.
So I know that's Alvin.
Yep.
That's Theodore.
Yep.
And that is
starts with an S. S-I. What's that say? Simon.
Simon.
Yes. And who's that? That's Dave.
Yeah, that's Dave. Theodore.
No.
I mean,
Alvin.
Theodore.
Simon.
David. Classic Xmas album.
Yeah, let's pull out some Christmas albums. What do you say?
Yeah, let's start with...
I don't have all of my favorite Christmas albums here. Some of them are in storage.
I want to start with the Chipmunks.
You want to start with the Chipmunks? Okay. You like the Chipmunks, okay.
Dave Seville.
Yep, David Seville.
Yep. Was
a pioneer.
Pioneer.
Yeah. Okay. This year I got Bobby Timmons' Holiday Soul.
Bobby Timmons' Holiday Soul.
He played the piano for Art Blakey's Jazz Messengers for a while. Let's see. We've also got Booker T and the MGs in the Christmas spirit. That's pretty funky.
Booker T. Booker T.
I've also got Duke Pearson, A Merry Old Soul.
Duke Pearson. Duke Pearson.
We've also got, oops, sorry about that. We got the Partridge Family Christmas card. Not my favorite.
Partridge.
But yeah.
Partridge.
We've got the very last Monkees album, The Monkees Christmas Party.
The Monkees Christmas Party.
What's really sad is that Peter Tork only sings on one song, and he was very ill at the time and close to death. And they had to auto-tune the heck out of his voice. Sounds very, very sad. Anyway, and what else we got? We've got John Fahey, Christmas Guitar. This is all acoustic guitar music.
John.
Now, the one record that is probably one of my favorite Christmas records is the Ventures Christmas album. That one's in storage. I got to get it back out.
All of you who don't know if I have Halo on my Xbox or iPad or Nintendo, it's on my Xbox. Yeah. That's the only thing. That's the only.
And you were playing that all day long today.
Yes, and I got through so much. I could get through one boss, and I beat him, and the another.
Was that the one that I saw you do when I was cleaning up the kitchen?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, the robot one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
That was way. It was a second boss. That was way long ago.
Oh.
Probably like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Because that robot had a British accent.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Really? He did not. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He was talking to you. And you are insignificant. You're tricky. You think you're tricky?
Ball. How did he say, like, when I threw the bomb out as Master Chief?
I didn't memorize all the stuff that he said, but it sounded like he had a British accent.
And if you're wondering if I can take this mask off.
That mask is attached to the costume.
I just had to tuck it in my costume.
Well, last week you had a mask which is completely
removable. That was the Miles one, remember?
Mm-hmm. So that's what's going on. Let's see.
Susan Day wasn't as good as you'd think she'd be.
Well, I'm wondering, maybe somebody else did the singing and she just lip synced on the TV show.
The Ventures rule.
But Susan Day was a looker, I will say that much.
That's a great.
The Ventures rule. Yes, they do.
That's a great mustache.
Wait a second. I got my Ventures records right over here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I got the Christmas album.
The Ventures records.
Ventures.
The Ventures. The Ventures. Ventures rule. Well,
Let's see.
at least I believe you guys.
Here we go. Yeah. Let's see.
You got a Spider-Man record?
Unfortunately, I do not. I thought that I had one at one time.
Huh.
Holy cow! I got a stash of these puppies.
Hello? Can
Huh.
everybody hear me?
What are you doing? Hey! I don't want to sit on you, young man. All right. These are my Ventures albums. Okay, we've got Flights of Fantasy here. You two guys are a great team. I think we are. Yeah. Here's Hawaii 5-0. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We've also got Guitar Freak Out. Pick me up, Frank. Pick me up. Pick me up, Frank. Pick me up. Hold on. What? Super Grandpa and Spider-Man are the dynamic duo. Excuse me. All right. Play guitar with the Ventures. This is an instructional record. Wow. So you can play along with the bass and the guitar and everything else. And oh, the coolest Christmas album ever made. The Ventures Christmas album. I explained this a couple of years ago on another video, but when I was a kid and it was Christmas time, my parents had Christmas records, and it was all the Andre Castellanos Orchestra, Arthur Fielder, Montavani, Johnny Mathis sings the Christmas carols, Andy Williams, even though Andy Williams is kind of cool, Barbara Streisand, all the other stuff that us kids didn't like because us kids liked rock and roll. There was no rock and roll. You got 4 texts from your followers and subscribers and what are you talking about? Likes. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, I'm sorry. You okay? All right. I don't feel anything. All right. But anyway, so this album came out and my brothers and sisters got this. And it's like, whoa, rock and roll music, Christmas style. So that's why this album was so important to me. There's 5. Yeah. We've also got The Ventures in Space. This is a very cool experimental album. Lots of neat guitar sounds on that. And there's also an abbreviated version of it, The Ventures in Space. I don't know why I have both of those. We've got Walk, Don't Run, Volume 2. And we've got the Fabulous Ventures right here. And let's see. 2 more. We got 2 more. We've got Let's Go with the Ventures. And we've got Surfing on the old Dalton label. So, good, we got that out. Oh, and you got a burp out. All right, let's catch up on these chat room messages, shall we? It says, I don't know how to play an instrument. PlayStation once released MTV Music Generator that you could play notes of varying synth sounds to make your own songs. That sounds like fun. You have it? Seriously? And it's you should definitely get an Xbox and play Halo. It's the best game. I don't know. I would not enjoy an Xbox, but you enjoy your Xbox. Yes, it was the best game. You should try it out. See how you like it. If you don't like it, let's see. You'll just have I know about this one. What Ventures song did the Residents steal for their debut 7-inch Santa Dog? Oh, first Santa Dog. Okay, Santa Dog. Some of that was taken from the where is it? I had it a second ago. The Play Guitar with the Ventures. And when I found that out, I pulled this out, and it's true. They sampled this record
You got another one.
Because they got individual instruments. But yeah, that's part of Santa Dog by the residents.
You got wow, answer, play guitar with this.
And speaking of Santa Dog, Santa Dog!
No! He just
on the Christmas colored vinyl. This is a limited edition of 150.
Why does he just give out bones as presents?
Maybe Santa Dog gives out dog toys. It has no presence in the future.
Hey, Bill,
let's say, so glad that you streamed tonight. Thanks so much for sharing your Christmas Eve with us. And Roman 2, thank you for stopping by. Enjoyed it.
Michaela.
And we've got about 5 more minutes here before we take off. Joe, I'll see you later on in the week. And hello to your mom. Hello to your sis. Everybody have a very, very, very happy and joyous Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever you celebrate, just be happy. One of the reasons that I enjoy Christmas so much, it's the time of year where everybody's nice to each other. And
happy Christmas.
People should be happy. People should be nice to each other.
You mean
every single day of the year, right? Is that right? Yeah. Well, some people say Happy Christmas. Some people say Merry Christmas.
I prefer Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Americans usually say Merry Christmas.
Oh, and I can't show my back.
Well, you can show your back when you've got your coat on. Because this is an older, yeah.
Yeah, but now I have this off.
Uh-huh. All right.
Because...
Well, your secret is safe with me.
I'll show you.
And hello, Calvin Wazoo.
See?
Don't do that.
I'm showing you.
I know, but you're not supposed to show the people on the camera.
Yeah, I'm not showing them.
So, hello, Richard Calvin Wazoo, and happy Christmas to you as well. So, all right.
Merry Xmas. In Norway, we say...
Oh, that's right. Zeb's in Norway.
All right.
Good Yule. And I have a new favorite Christmas song, but I haven't really posted about it because it's not on any streaming services. Andy Partridge put out some new Christmas songs called My Failed Christmas Career. And there's a song on it called Cool Yule. Very nice tune. I hope that by this time next year, you'll be able to stream it or buy it in a much larger capacity, because twice during the Christmas season this year, I've been in a grocery store or a department store and I've heard XTC's Thanks for Christmas, which is very, very cool. Very happy about that. So we got 2 minutes left. We got to start playing Christmas music. Let's make some noise. Thank you for joining us. Soundmaker? Soundmaker. You use the Soundmaker. I'll use the tambourine instruments. Glorious Christmas music everywhere. All right, folks, that's it. We're having way too much fun here. I'm shutting this mess down. So, happy holidays. Happy end of Hanukkah to our Jewish friends. Have a good night.
And to all.
That's right.
It's not on.
Gunshot. Ah! Thank you all. Good night. Drive safely. And now, your local news, except for the West Coast.